विघ्नेश्वरा गणनाथ गजानन पार्वती नंदन शुभारना विघ्नेश्वरा गणनाथ गणनाथ गजानन बोलो गणेश भगवान की जय। My dear brothers and sisters, Jai Ganeshaya Namah and Namaste everyone. Please turn to the person to your right side and say Jai Ganapate Namaha. To over there Pandit Shekharji and all of the wonderful members of this committee. It's wonderful to be here and to join with all of you in this not so warm evening. But the nice thing is that we have free AC. It's nice. We tend to feel much more bhakti when there is a little coldness. It means the hair raise faster. Well, in this way, in a community where we gather together and you're given the opportunity to honor the divine Sri Ganapati Ji. And it's a time where it's the biggest festival in Mumbai, because Mumbai, India is a place where Ganesh Ji rose from the ground. Whenever you visit Mumbai, or Bombay, we used to say, please visit the Siddhi Vinayak Mandir. That mandir, the Ganesh Ji originated from below the earth and came as a wonderful, proper size and exact fitting of Lord Ganesh Ji. And it is said Siddhi Vinayak is very, very great in that part of India, Mumbai. My dear brothers and sisters, when I heard the speaker spoke about Ganesh Ji's birth, my first question to you is this. If you are giving him births, why do you take him to the river? See? If you give him birth, the birth means to cultivate, to grow, to become part of you. Why send him in the waters? That question came to me as they used the word births. And the answer is very simple, brothers and sisters. The answer is, when Bhagwan comes as Ganesh Ji Ganapati, he comes to dissolve our ego. He comes to lessen the strong individuality. He comes to help us dissolve from the physical to the buddhi, because knowledge is not material, it's subtle. And when you solve and dissolve Ganesh Ji in the waters on the last day, you're asking him to dissolve in our hearts, to internalize these kathas in our hearts. Not to leave it by the murti, but to internalize these mantras. And the reason why I start with this is because Ganesh Ji did not get the blessings of a male and female. That's the reason why we had to dissolve him. He was only blessed by a mother and not a father. You see? He was blessed by only his mother, who got the DNA, the muck, or the dirt from her body. And he was never blessed by a mother. In this world, for Prakriti to happen, you have to get the blessings of Purusha and Prakriti, male and female. That's the reason why his head was cut. He was not born from a normal womb like you and myself. He was born by his mother alone, and the father had nothing to do with it. In life, it takes two energy, the causal energy, my dear friends, and the effect energy. So therefore, Ganesh Ji cannot stay physically. He wants to be internalized. And today, Somvar, where Shivji Maharaj is honored, and we're going to honor him Dimi Kadimi Kadim, Dimi Kadimi Kadim. I'm sure for the past several nights you have been hearing discourses upon discourses. I'm scared I may repeat one of the nights Pandit read, because Panditji is so busy we have no time to connect. So if the discourse is repeated, just think Pandit Mulilal is adding some more chutney and some more flavor to the doubles and this thing. So my dear friends, nice to be here. I would like to say many thanks to our group on stage, Ravi Charan on the dholak, and to Sultan Ji on the keyboard, Kajal Ji, that makes us sound nice, and our Didi Sivo on the tapu, and of course Pavitra. And tonight we have a very special guest who is well known for her sweetness and her angelic voice. She's known as Shivani Ji Prasad, and we would like to ask her later on to join us with her mesmerizing voice. And she's here with us. We'd like to say welcome to you. And all those of you, thank you so much. You know, your presence tonight really show you love God, you know. There's some people, they have some devotees, we call them Kali devotees. From this time you see the weather get dark, they don't come. They put on the TV to see young and senseless, restless. They don't come out when the weather changes like this. But this is, you get triple blessings for your trouble. My dear friends, please enjoy this selection. Hey Shivji Maharaj, the Father of the universe. When we meditate on Lord Shiva. Can I ask you a question? When Lord Shiva meditates, who he meditates on? That's a question, right? When we meditate on Shiva. When he meditates, who he meditates on? Anybody? Sri Ram, very well. But the scriptures tells us differently. Ma Parvati asked Shivaji one day, who do you meditate on, Shivaji Maharaj? And Shivji said, smiled, and he says, I meditate on the cosmic energy. I meditate on that divine light. I balance the universe with my meditation. And you know what Parvati said to Shivji? Shivji, can you materialize that energy in a form and make it my son? Can you materialize that energy and make it my son? And Lord Shiva says, Tatastu, so shall it be. And when they had that child, that cosmic energy came as Bhagwan Ganapati. Bolo Sri Ganesh Bhagwan ki! My dear friends, to Shivji, he says, I will come and bring that cosmic energy in a form called Lord Ganapati. He is the very epitome of Dhyana Yoga. Tatpurushaya vidmahe Mahadevaya dhimahi Tanno rudraya prachodayat. Can you sing with me, everyone? Om dhimika dhimika dhim, dhimika dhimika dhim, Om dhimika dhimika dhim, dhimika dhimika dhim, Om dhimika dhimika dhim, dhimika dhimika dhim, nache Bhola. Oh, राजाधिराजाय प्रसन्न साधिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामान् कामकामह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणा ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमो नमः. My dear friends, just for 1 minute, just close your eyes and feel the light in your heart. This Dhyan Yoga is to remove your shoka, your unhappiness, your sadness, your depression. You are here for a reason tonight. Lord Ganesh wants to bring a gift to you, but you have to have an open heart. You have to be receptive. Feel the energy of love in your heart, everyone. And spread that love and energy to your pancreas, your liver, your kidneys, your heart, your chakras, to the blood flow. Send love and oxygen to all parts of your body. Feel as though the third eye between your forehead is opening up, friends. Feel that light is becoming so bright. And now, out of your body experience, when I check 3, just float out your head and see your own body sitting there. 1, 2, 3. And see your own physical body seated quietly. And as you move higher towards the sky and space, feel that you're going to a different realm. And you're opening the door of consciousness. And you're seeing Lord Ganesh. You're seeing all the deities. You're seeing all the Swamis and Gurus. And their hands are blessing you with the light of divinity. And you know what? You just feel so happy that you have never felt this way before. Because you're not a body, you are a subtle Atma. You're very light, you're very peaceful, you're very loving. The nature of the Atma is Prem Swarup. The nature of your Atma is bliss. The nature of your Atma, yourself, is knowledge. But inside of the body, we get corrupted with the senses and the mind that binds. Friends, you're so happy traveling and dancing around Lord Shiva, Lord Ganesh, Ma Devi. But as you feel so light like a feather and so bright like 1,000 suns, come back to your space through time, through the clouds, and you're seeing this beautiful tent, and you're seeing your own body sitting here. Come back to the top of your head, everyone, as I check 3. 1, 2, 3. Enter back into your body, friends, and feel so light as a feather. Feel so loving and kind. Feel that change is about to happen, not in the outside, but from right within you. As we chant this prayer, feel the energy, my dear friends. Om Namaste Ganapataye Tvamevayam Praksham Tattvamasi Tvameva Kevalam Kartasi Tvameva Kevalam Dhartasi Tvameva Kevalam Dhartasi Tvameva Sarvam Kalvidam Brahmasi Tvam Sakshat Masi Nityam. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimani Tanno Rudraya Tanno Rudraya Prachodaya. Siddhi Vinayaka Namo Namah. Ashtavinayaka Namo Namah. Ashtavinayaka Ganapati Bappa Moria. Ganapati Bappa Moria. My dear friends, Lord Ganesh is inside of this beautiful mandap. He is not in the murti, he stepped down and he is holding your hands. He is touching your head. He is transforming you this evening. He is making you different, rebuilding you. He is reconnecting you, and he wants you to believe more. He wants you to love the Atma more. He wants you to have more faith. He is giving you a package of gold. That gold is the subtle divinity of love. Oh, Guru Ganesh Bhagwan ki Jai. My dear brothers and sisters, many times we hear a lot of symbolism of Lord Ganesh Ji, but this evening I'm just going to take a slight angle of Lord Ganapati. He is very loving in nature. He is very kind and very sweet. The only thing, when he was younger, he was very, very naughty. Who wouldn't be naughty when they're small? You have big people, they're still naughty. Like coming in the plane today from Canada, one little boy is standing up in the seat there. And what he did? He played with the man here, and the man is sleeping, and he pulled out the fella topi. You know this thing? Pull it out. Children are very naughty. If you're not naughty, then of course something is not right. Let them be naughty. When a child must be a child. Ramji was Balkan and a child. Krishnaji was Bal Krishnaji. You were a little girl and boy. If you remember some of the naughty things you did, well, I remember a lot of them. And I can sit here for the parents lose faith in me. And when I became a Pandit, they were surprised because I was so naughty. My other name was Chulchul. You know? Brothers and sisters, Ganesh Baba is very naughty. And what he used to do, brothers and sisters, he used to take the animals and he would hold them and swing them around. Don't do that, huh? He will take their own mouths and swing it. One day he saw a cat. And what he did with the cat, he took the cat and started to swing it all around. He started to throw it from all directions. And tonight's discourse is very short. I'm not going to take you too long, no? Because I believe always stop before people ask you to stop. And when you go to somebody's home, leave before they ask you to leave. So, when you go for vacation, go overstay. Because when you go, they ask you came, but when you're going back home. Brothers and sisters, here, Gajanana Swami is love, he is divinity, his name is Gananayaka, Ganapati. Do you know what's the meaning of Ganapati, anyone? Gana means, in Sanskrit, category. Gana means series. Pati means God. Like when you say Dharmapati or Dharmapatni, they're your gods, right? So Gana means category or series, and Pati means God. He is the God of the senses. That's the reason why he has one task, telling you to focus your senses. Otherwise, if you smell food, you're going to feel hungry. If you hear siren, you will only think about what is going wrong. If you hear thunder, you will want to know how the weather is behaving. So, Ganapati is the God of your senses. Ganapati, Gana means he is the God of your body. And only today I read, anyone who honors Ganapati Ji, your skin will be preserved. You see wrinkles and crinkles? They don't come so. Ganapati helps smooth. He's the God of your body because he was made out of dirt. And this nice body that we make out of, we decorate it so nice. And Auntie dye her hair in all colors, in green and yellow. For Durga Ma, she dyes her hair in yellow. For Ganapati, she dyes her hair in all colors. For Shivji, she dyes her hair in blue. You take care of your body, you do pedicure and footicure. No, not footicure. No boy. Pedicure. And we decorate the body. He is the God of the body because He is created from the dirt. Ganapati Gana. He is the God of the intellect. And He has Siddhi and Buddhi. When you have Buddhi, He's going to bless you with Siddhi. He is Gana. He is the God of your soul. And He is telling you, bring Him in your heart and remove the darkness of your life. Do not live in darkness, my dear friends. So while He is playing with the cat, He is throwing it here and there. But you know who is that cat? Do you know who is that cat in the skies? In a little bit we will listen to this. Please listen to this verse in Sanskrit and then I'll explain what is going to happen. Lord Ganesh is teaching us tonight to see God in everyone and do not hurt anyone verbally, mentally or physically. Please enjoy this rag as we sing the rags of Ganapati Ji. O Ganapati Gaura Ji Tela, 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 Ganapati, O Ganapati Gaura Ji Tela, O Ganapati Gaura Ji Tela, O Gaura. Shanti Daya Mahadara Moshak Bhaleva Ganapati Priya Te Namo Stute Guru Gajanan Swami Ki Jai. Brothers and sisters, here he's playing with this cat and swinging this cat from left to right and left to right. And brothers and sisters, now he puts the cat aside and he goes home. And when he goes home, do you know what he saw? He saw his mother has scar on her face. Parvati, she's bleeding. Ma Parvati's sari is burst up. She's very tattered everywhere. So Ganesh ji runs and asks, Mother, kya kare ma? Please tell me who have hurt you. Tell me the person who has done this to you, and I will put an end to their life right away. Tell me who in the world has hurt you so much. Brothers and sisters, we hurt people in many ways and we don't know. We hurt them when we speak sometimes. I always believe if you didn't see someone for a long time, don't tell them the first thing, hey, you're looking so fat. No, tell them nice things. How beautiful you are. Sometimes people meet you for the first time and they say, boy, you're really looking old and bad. Always say something sweet. When the Pandit gives the boy the honey to taste, he asks the boy, if you remember Dulahas, when they give you the honey to taste, the Madhu Park, and they ask you, how is it to taste? And he says, Guruji, the honey tastes sweet. Guruji says to the boy, always say sweet things to the girls. And always say, yes, honey. Otherwise you would not get any. Therefore, let us say sweet words. Sometimes we can say the same thing in different ways. And so many couples today, after 1 month of marriage, the speech, they change. All the time was, sweetheart. And now, after 1 month, my dear friends, like you're stupid, you're dotish. How do you know, Ravi? You're not married. So therefore, always have sweet words. Ganesh, she's very sweet. Ma, kya kare maiya? Kya kare? What and what has happened to you? Who has hurt you like this, Ma? Who has done this to you? And brothers and sisters, now Parvati looks at Ganesh ji and tells him very, very nicely, Ganesh ji, my putra, my son, the world can be dark when you operate from arrogance. And the same world can be very nice when you operate with sumati, wisdom. The world is a nice place when we operate from wisdom, but it's a very dark place when we operate from ego and ignorance. That's the reason why, Panditji, the world is it. Do you see, look at Facebook? Many people, you see what is happening in the news today. In many parts of the East, in many parts of Hawaii, not fire, flooding, and so much tsunami, and tidal wave, and earthquake. And you're starting to see nothing as yet. If you think COVID was bad, in 2040, if you live, it's not going to be an easy thing in this world, my dear friends. If I were you, I would start changing my life. Because the world operates by our human vibration. If we are fighting, and we are killing, and we are robbing, and we are cheating, and we have all these ugly desires, Mother Earth is going to give us a very dark world. And therefore, I beg you today, she's saying, Ganapati, the world can be very dark when one operates out of ego and arrogance and bitterness and greed and lust and hatred and jealousy. My dear friends, can you sing this song? She says to him, please do not let your world be dark. And before she told him who did this to her, she gave him the message of tonight's discourse. Please listen. Can you sing with me, everyone? आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान. Everyone, the world is enveloped in such darkness. Please, O sun, O light of knowledge, share this Gyan ka suraj. Please go back to wisdom and scriptures, meditation, love. We don't need new mandirs. We don't need more organizations. We need more loving people like you. And so, she gives him the very same meaning of the song. Please sing with me. Bhat kare agar raah dikhave, bhagavat raah dikhave. Bhat kare ज्योति से पहचान, ज्योति से. Can you sing this verse? Please, O man, give up the negativities and give room for light. It will help Mother Earth not create havoc in this earth for us to suffer. Jai Ganesh Namaha. Just a pause for a moment. Someone is blocking the driveway, and you think that number is NXD15. And I know many of you do not know your numbers, so the car number, like me, but I think it's Florida? A Florida plate. So if you have come there to listen to me, Florida plate, NXN D15. So it came from Florida. My dear brothers and sisters, here Parvati is saying, Ganesh, do you know who hurt me? Do you know who hurt your own self? Who do you think hurt you sometimes? You think others? We hurt ourselves because we identify with people. Friends, if we identify with the negative things we're going to feel. But Parvati is saying, Ganesh, do you know who have hurt me? Why I'm bleeding? Don't get angry. It is you. I was that cat. And when you were playing with me and you throw me all aside, I was the mother. I'm the mother of all creation. I'm the mother in all animals and trees. I'm the mother called the Jivatma in all of you. So when you hurt others, everyone, you're hurting who? The Lord. Can you remember that, please? But next you try to hurt your neighbor, sorry, not neighbor. Next time you try to hurt someone, always remember, you're hurting the God in yourself. Please do not hurt anyone. Do you remember the Ramayana? When Shivali was sought, when Ram's forehead was bleeding, and Lakshman says, Ram, why is it that your forehead is bleeding? No one hurt you. And you know what Ramji said in the Valmiki Ramayana? He said, Someone just hurt my devotee. They felt a stone as shivering. And because of the impact, I took it for her. Do you see how much impact the Lord takes for you and you don't know? How many times you could have died? How many times you could have had more loss? How many times you could have not make it? But the Lord takes the impact for you, brothers and sisters. Do not take God for granted. Do not take God for granted. Do not hurt anyone. I'll tell you a little secret before Shivani sings this beautiful selection for us. I forget the secret. Brothers and sisters. Yeah. So we'll keep that a secret. Brothers and sisters, yeah. Ganesh ji, he's sitting and she's telling him, Ganesh ji, you caused that, Ganesh. You are the father now. I'm giving you a blessing. Don't feel bad. Ganesh started to cry. Ganesh started to scrape himself. Why did I have done this to you, Ma? I cannot believe I can do this to you. And she gave him a blessing that today you'll be the epitome of wisdom. You will have the knowledge of the world, and anyone who wants Gyan Yoga, who wants victory by Gyan Yoga, they can get self-realization. You see, my dear friends, knowledge decides what you should say. Skills decide how much to say, but wisdom decides whether you say it or not. Can you remember that quotation? Knowledge decides what you should say. Your skill decides how much you must say. But wisdom is to let you know whether you should say things or not. That's the difference of wisdom. I'm going to ask you one question before I turn to Shivani ji. Do you know tonight, do you think you have wisdom or knowledge? Which one? In front row? You have? What about the front row there? Do you have wisdom or knowledge? Which one? Right? Anybody this side? Do you? Huh? Wisdom. Anybody in the back? Do you think you have wisdom or knowledge? Do you think you have the chana or the aloo? Or aloo or chana? Both of them basically. But for spirituality, wisdom is important. You have knowledge of the world. But for God and your Atma, you need wisdom to take you to that height of spirituality. Wisdom comes from the word wise. Wisdom comes from the Atma. Knowledge comes from your mind. That's the difference. Wisdom comes from your soul, but knowledge comes from the world. Bolo Shri Ganesh Bhagwan Ki Jai. Listen to this beautiful selection. Prasad from right here in New York, now resides in Orlando, Florida. Thank you so much for coming. Kritam Madhye Mahabhagava Karyam Param Pujitam Brahma Vedo Shri Ganapati Shri Ganeshaya Namaste. Gam Gam Ganapati Namo Namah. Everyone, Gam Gam Ganapati. It is Mother Parvati, everyone, who gave the blessings to Lord Ganesh tree that he will always be honored first and he will be called the first. When you're going into your home, you always take your murti of Lord Ganesh first. When you're going for exam, you take a Ganesh tree pendant and you place it here, not only for exams, but every day. When you're hanging an emblem, Ganesh tree and Hanumanji's emblem is there. When you're going into your new home, make sure you burst that coconut and bathe Lord Ganesh as you take him into your home, as you do Vastu Puja. When you purchase a car, face that vehicle either north or east and burst a coconut. The last time someone I told them burst a coconut, they both sit on top of the car. So the wife called and said, Panditji, ye kya kare? I said, tell the gentleman, burst it in front of the car, not on the car. But some people just don't listen. You give them sign, they just don't listen sometimes. So Ganesh ji removed this thing. Do you know some people look at you and they never saw you? I'm here tonight for probably an hour and a half, right? And then when you're going home, someone asks you, you remember what Panditji said? I don't think so. He had a roof coat. No, but he said something, can you remember? No, you know, I think Pandit Shekhar had nice food. No, this Panditji was saying something. No, you know, we had a very good turnout. The place was cold, you know. People just don't remember. Ganesh ji is very prominent. He gives you that wisdom. My dear friends, in the Ramayana, what's the first word in the Ramayana Sumir. Jahi Sumirat Siddhi Hoy. Siddhi Hoy, Ganesh ji is called in the Ramayana. Have you ever Ramayana? Jo Sumirat Siddhi Hoy Ganesh ji. In Bhagavad, saying Ganesh ji is saying Riddhi Siddhi Datar. And the Shiv Jalisa, how does Shiv Jalisa start? Anybody? Panditji, you asking us a very difficult question tonight. How does Shiv Jalisa start? Jai Ganesh Girijasman. All our scriptures, they start with Lord Ganesh. Before you speak, Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah, not Ganeshaya Namah. Otherwise, if you say Ganeshaya, calling him a girl. Or many of us say Om Ganeshaya Namah. No, that's not. Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Ram Mil Aya Ramaya Namaha. Krishna Krishnaya Namaha. But you don't say Om Durgaya Namaha. You say Durgaye Namaha. Saraswatye Namaha. Chandikaye Namaha. Kalakaliye Namaha. So they are gender to say. You see? Please learn the writings. Many elderly people, you will hear them very old, they will say, Om Ganeshaya Namah Shwaha. You heard that, right? When you think the word is Shwaha, what's the word? The word is Swaha. Do you know what is the meaning of Shwaha in Sanskrit? Shwa means dog. Oh, Agni, I'm offering this dog to you. Swaha, please accept it. Shwaha. The word is Swaha, not Shwaha. When you say Om Shanti in the end is Om Shanti, Shanti. Then the last word is Om Shanti. But we all hear all kind of thing. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. No, Om Shanti, Shanti. The last word is Shanti. This one goes there. But these things we have to correct as Pandits, as leaders who study this language. It took us 12 years to master this language, you know. 12 years to go in India. And you know what? We had to beg in the streets of Bombay. Everybody forgot us a student. But it's okay. That was my best years of life. Well, now as well too, because, you know, I'm married and so on. Yeah. But now it's good too. Great. But then was very, very good. So Ganesh ji is given that preference in the Ramayana and Mahabharata. How did Mahabharata starts? Kritam madhye bha bhagavan kavyam param pujanam brahman vedharasyam cha vyachandam rathama Sri Ganesha bhyam namaha. Ganesh Vyasji, Reverend Ganesh ji. Because Ganesh ji is the one who wrote the Mahabharata. And when poor Philip pen was broken, you know what he did? He broke his tusk. Look at the sacrifice he made. He broke his tusk and he continued writing. That's the reason why Ganapati Maharaj, look at him, he has one tusk. Telling you, be single-pointed minded, stick to one thing, stick to one wife, stick to one relation. Yes, I remember. All these words coming in. Ganesh Baba, please place the right words for me. So, oneness is important. Oneness. In India, these elephants are wise, you know. Ganesh Baba has an elephant head. Children, you know why? It is one of the most intelligent creatures in the world. When the tsunami took place in the 90s in South India, Chennai, do you know the first creature to run? Run against the tsunami was the elephants. And they started to inject some of them, thinking they were going crazy. Not knowing, they sensed the danger. They had 8 senses. We have, how much sense we have? Baba, nonsense. Because all of our mind is www.com. Our mind is not clear to feel the vibration. Everything is .com. Even antibring.com. From the guy now is everything is .com. And if you don't put that .com, you wouldn't get the information. So put your .com and bring the .com. Bolo Ganesh Bhagwan ki. I like to see you smile. When you smile, look nice. It's good. This elephant, when you go to South India with Baba, and you go South India and you give this elephant a 25 cents and you play cheap, you know what they'll watch you like this and say no? They're very intelligent. You give them a 5 rupee, they'll smile and raise the trunk and bless you 5 times. And if you do not give them that 5 rupees, they'll watch you. They're so intelligent. They're buddhi. But for us, we're asking first to get buddhi, but then when we die, to get siddhi. Siddhi, buddhi, pradeya devi. One is siddhi and one is buddhi. Tonight is buddhi, knowledge. But this is supposed to lead you to siddhi, the power of life, the secret of life. These elephants are really, really amazing, my dear friends. Really, really amazing. So some of these creatures, I tell you, they really know things, you know. Especially these puppies. Like one lady had a puppy today, and I well watch. She bought Tim Hortons and feeding the puppy. You know Tim Hortons from Canada, coffee? Very nice coffee, better than Dunkin'. And she feed this thing and so, and she hugged it. I said, wow. One fellow watching as I read his mind, you know what he said? He said, nobody treat me like that. That dog, very, very fortunate. And that dog goes home, he gets sheet and blanket and bed. Some husbands have to sleep somewhere. Brothers and sisters, creatures are very intelligent. One fella, the mother told him, take this cat and send it miles inside of the forest and don't bring it back. So the fellow went miles, he went inside the forest. So when he came back hours after, the mother asked, did you leave the cat inside of the forest? He said, well, Mom, I got lost. I got lost in the forest. So where's the cat? I said, the cat right here. Why the cat came back? Well, I got lost. I had to follow the cat to come back home. These creatures are very, very intelligent. So this knowledge, Tulsidas Ji, as I link all these things together, Tulsidas Ji states something very profound in the Ramcharitamanas. He says, in everybody's life, there are 2 people. One is called wisdom, and the other is called arrogance. And which one you use depend on how your life will be. What is this verse? Let us sing this beautiful verse together from the Ramcharitamanas as I knit and I connect this verse to the wisdom of Lord Ganesh Ji. Guru Ganesh Bhagwan ki Jai Ho. That's right. Jai Ganeshaya Namo Namah. Tinta. Om Jai Jai Ganeshaya Namo Namah. Jai 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 Namo Namah. Ganeshaya Namo Namah. Om Jai 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 Namo Namah. Om Gam Ganeshaya Namo Namah. Listen to this carefully, everyone. There's going to be wealth. Before you speak, reason well. Before you talk to the neighbor, think. Always give right to your neighbor. They don't give you right, that's their trouble. Always do your part, friends. Jaha sumati taha sampati nana. Where there's wisdom, there's going to be wealth and prosperity. Tulsidas ji says, but Jaha kumati taha vipata nidhana. Where there is arrogance, there's going to be calamity and danger and loss. That's the reason why this world is suffering so much today. You look at the drivers in the road, no empathy. You look at people shooting children on school, no empathy. Police, they're shooting innocent people because they bring their home problem and they take it out on you. Take them to court. Don't let people take advantage of you. Stand up for your rights. Stand up for your rights. It doesn't make it right when some person just stop you randomly, and their behavior does not match what they stand for. Therefore, brothers and sisters, do not take anything for granted. Someone is creating problems, you leave it alone. But if you continue to do it, you have wisdom to take up the matter. That's your right. If you are battered in your home, do you think you should cry throughout your life in your room and not say something? That's why they say, if you see it, say it. But today, sometimes you see it, and if you say it, well, brothers and sisters, Mother Parvati is very, very verbal. She's studying Ganesh ji in a nice way, Ganesh. What you did was wrong. Whether it's me or a lower creature, you have no right to twist the tail of this creature. I am all your creatures. The little puppy you have, Ma Parvati is in there. Your neighbors, she's in there. Therefore, she's in your personality. She's the wisdom. So where you practice wisdom, there's going to be prosperity. Where there's arrogance, there's going to be calamity. Leaders must come together. Mandirs must come together. Easy said than done. Brothers and sisters, family should come together. Do you know in the court today, it's not strangers you see? It's family members against each other. For what? A piece of bera. Bara? Or bera? I'm going Guyana too much, I'm not sure if bara or bera. Or China and Alu or Alu and China, which one? You don't know. Yes. So therefore, brothers and sisters, where there is wisdom, there is going to be sampati, wisdom, enlightenment, wealth. And where there is kumati, there is going to be disaster. Anybody names Kumati tonight? Your name could be Kumari. Kumari is the only word in Hindi is allowed. But anything with ku is not so good. Anything with su is nice. Sumati, Su, everything is good. But Kumari is the only word allowed in the Hindu word. And sometimes we say, people name is Dukhi. Dukhi means trouble. But the last time I said this somewhere, a family called Dukhi walked in. Dukhi is trouble. But if they have you see, those names come from other names, but it's just, everybody wants to abbreviate. So you take, Gajendra or Gajadhar, and you shorten and he called Garahar. Now people change the name and they don't know. Nice name as Vishad, Vish means poison, a nice name, but the name doesn't fit the meaning. So, Lord Ganesh, my dear friends, is the epitome of love. And here, brothers and sisters, the katha changes. And as it changes, Lord Ganesh ji now goes and he hugs his mom and said, Ma, from today, I'm promising you, I'm not going to get married. I'm going to remain single and don't mingle. That's the reason why Ganesh is so popular, no? He never married. Ganesh Ji remained, the only two wives he had is a Sata wife, Riddhi, Siddhi and Buddhi. This is Sata wives he has. But he was never married, my dear friends. Right? And so he hugged his mom, and his mom hugged him and said, Ganesh Ji, my son, you are this consciousness disguised in this form. Please go back out and teach the world about wisdom, about knowledge, about understanding, about courage, about love. And so, brothers and sisters, she really hugged him, and she said, Ganesh Ji, you are my love, you're my light, you're my world. Please, do not hurt anyone in this world. Bolo Raja Ramachandra ki jai. Please do not hurt anyone in this world. Oh child, always remember my words, my love to you. Please enjoy this selection, everyone. There is someone who is celebrating their birthday here tonight. Anybody? Please raise your hands. Who's celebrating birthdays? Please raise your hands. Anybody? Shiva, Sharanji, Raman. Anybody? Raise hands. Happy birthday. Ganesh Ji bless all of you friends. Mom is telling the child, do not be angry. I'm not going to leave you forever. And she blesses Ganesh Ji, hugged his mom and said, Mom, everything in this prakriti, in this world, I say. This song, the meaning matches the katha. Please enjoy this song, everyone. Yeah. तुझसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी हैरान हूँ मैं ओ हैरान हूँ मैं तुझसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी हैरान हूँ मैं Hey Ram, my child, always love. I would never leave you. Brothers and sisters, as we soon come to the end of tonight's discourse, you know, I think what is the message here this evening is that Ganesh Ji, indirectly, is telling us, don't hurt anyone. Seek consciousness and God in everyone. I'll tell you a little secret, don't tell anybody tonight. Whenever anyone is giving you trouble in school, in your job, in your family, people who may be the closest to you, I'm going to teach you one thing that will be able to help your life for the rest of your life. You find many of them in your jobs, in the community, people who you work with, your best friends become your worst enemy. Something that really helped me a lot is this. Please listen carefully. When next someone really giving you a hard time, all that you have to think, you have to say, oh, that person is a human being for the first time. And if a human being is coming to this earth for the first time, isn't it you'll have forgiveness? Why take other people's trouble in your shoulders? You add water in the balloon, you keep adding it burst. Why allow friends to make you really sad and bitter? There's some of us, we have experiences and it leaves us so tortured, so bitter, so burnt that we cannot face the world. And it happens with people around us who are close to us. You wouldn't believe the people who would hurt you. But when you see that happen, please think this. They were here to teach you how to evolve and to be a better person. They came to tell you that you have to be stronger. See, divinity is even in them. I remember Shirdi Baba, Satya Sai Baba before was Shirdi Baba. He told them, tomorrow I'm going to come for lunch by your home. And when a Swami comes to your home, it's like God coming to your home. Really. One who lives that frequency of good life in every level of his energy. Shirdi Baba, the next day, these poor people make sweets, and you see this altar here, how nice it's looking? All these sweets. They made the whole house with sweets. Shirdi Baba is coming. So when they put out the sweets, Baba is coming, Shirdi Baba never showed up. Never showed up. So next day they met Shirdi Baba and said, Shirdi, kya kare? Chinta kyun kar rahe ho, Baba? And Swami said, I came, but no, you did not come. Yes, I came. But you see the dog that came and took the sweet and running away, and you whipped the dog? That dog was me. बड़े प्यार से मिलना सबसे दुनिया में इंसान रे. That dog was me. No, Swami, you were not that dog. Could never be that dog. Shirdi Baba took the kurta down here and they saw the whip, the lash that they gave that dog. When you hurt people, you're hurting God. Please do not hurt others. And you know these things about bad driving and saying words to people, I don't know, all these words are becoming very complicated, of hand movements and so on. Do not do these things. When we as Indian people behave like that, Panditji, this is a good message. When we behave like that, we lose our Ganapati Bappa from our heart. We lose our energy, we lose our dignity, we lose our moral value. Please do not bow to those people there. If a man comes tonight and become abusive to curse you, you don't have to do the same. Because when you look at New York City, what is happening everywhere in these pubs and nightclubs, and you see fighting starts 1 o'clock in the morning and killing starts. Do you know how it starts? That arrogance, that kumati, that viciousness, based on what they eat and what they drink and their habits. These are people who never prayed, never came to a holy place, never chanted the name of the Lord. Brothers and sisters, here Ganapati Ji is telling us, see God in everyone. Siya Ram mein sab jagajani, karo pranam jodi jugapani. Can we sing together? Ah Him, that consciousness throughout the world and everyone. Tomorrow when you go to work and somebody give you trouble, just see Lord Ganesh face on that person. You never get angry, my dear friends. See divinity in everyone, everywhere. I remembered in Trinidad, I was traveling to Port of Spain, and you know, whenever you see a mandir, you bow, right? I saw this thing that looked like a mandir, and I bow and I stopped, and the house is beautiful. There's a nice white thing in front that looked like a mandir. So I bowed, and the murti looked shining. So my little daughter said, "Dad, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm bowing. This Shivlingam looks shining. Shivji is shining today." She said, "That is not thing. That is not Shiva." I said, "What it is?" All in a sudden, I see a man bow. He had a bald head, shining. So he was bowed up. It was his, you know. So I thought it was a lingam. So when the man's eyes came up, I said, "Hare Shivji, how are you?" He said, "Dad is a man. He's a god for the place." That place looked like a little mandir. But when you have reverence, in Jamaica, when you go and you see these white little buildings, the first time I bow everywhere, the taxi wala said, "Why are you bowing? You love the dead?" Those people died, and in Jamaica, they used to bury their body in the back of their home. And the way they build it is like a little shivala. So, Ravi, when you go to Jamaica, please don't stop and ask to go bow. That's a cremation is a burial thing. So Jamaica, they still have that in certain places, right? But we in Trinidad, we take, you know, the body in the right places and so on. But anyway, I see divinity, and my daughter, I said, "You know, Dad, you really see God everywhere?" I said, "Yes." But when the man came up, the way he looked, you know, someone when they're bald head, you just polish it. He looked like he did actually polish his head. But brothers and sisters, see God everywhere. There's love everywhere. I would like to thank all of you for coming. Make sure during this time on the last day, Panditji, you get your 21 laddus and you offer it to Ganesh. You can offer it in the water. I don't like water. I said give it out to people who like laddu. Don't give it to the water. Don't throw away money. Give it to children who need. Burst your coconut. The reason why you burst the coconut, you're bursting barriers. The coconut is the closest fruit to man. There are 5 things in the coconut. The shell, the fiber, the nut, the water, and the jelly. To get to the water and jelly, you have to shell out. You have to take out the nut and the shell. Then to get to the real substance of that water and jelly. This Ganesh UTSAV is to shell out. To shell the things you don't like about yourself. Shell it out and offer it to the Lord, and you will see Bhagwan's blessings. Thank you so much for coming. It's a pleasure. Please continue to support this Yajna. It continues tomorrow night. And my dear friends, for the Navratri, I'll be in the Minnesota area for 9 nights. So you can always come if you wish. Because we have Florida cars here. You can come down there. Please enjoy the selection. I'd like to sing with this to the committee. And these beautiful children here who look a little tired because they're in school. The Panditji, thank you for doing a great job. Please give Pandit and his team a round of applause for Mr. Shekhar. 1 year I will message Panditji, but he's so busy. But I always get his message the last hour. He's a man of the hour. Right? But it tells you how busy he is, and I do understand, Bandiji, to handle all this is very difficult. Miss Swami, always be with you. Please enjoy the selection. I see devotees from all the mandirs here. Thank you so much for coming. Sangam, togetherness is spirituality. C sharp, C sharp. Prasanti Baba. And dear friends, just open your palms like this, everyone. Look at Ganapati Bappa, everyone. Look into his eyes and say, Swami, please take away our troubles, our health issues, our financial crisis. Please help the world. Free us from agony, free us from natural disasters, O Lord. Ganapati, hey Gaudima, allow us to live a good life. And just as we spend time to enjoy the world, spend time to enjoy yourself, the Lord within you. Feel the energy in your hands, everyone. Feel the darshan in your hands. And you know what? As you open your hands, friends, the Lord wants to give you one laddu tonight. And when you take that and close it mentally and place it by your heart, and allow your heart to be a spiritual heart. You know why your heart? Your atma, your soul resides close to your heart. Feel your heart, feel the energy, feel the love. May Ganesh bless you now and in abundance. Bolo Ganesh Bhagwan ki jai.
Please give Panaji another round of applause. It is a rare privilege to find spiritual guides who can illuminate the path of faith and understanding and narrate our scriptures with such profound insights. Panaji, on behalf of Sri Durga Devasthanam, I thank you for taking time off your busy schedule to grace us with your presence for our 8th session of Sri Ganesh Chaturthi UTSAV. We hope and pray that these blessings of Sri Mahaganapati continue to reside within you so you can continue to promote Dharma. Ati Dhanyavad. Devotees, at this time, I would like to call upon Panditji Sachin to please come forward and share a brief few words of wisdom. Please welcome Panditji Sachin ji.
Prem Solo Ganapati Bhagwan ki jai. My dear brothers and sisters, please forgive us, and I hope and pray that Bhagwan Ganapati continue to bless all of you. And I want to commend our dear Panditji, Pandit Shekhar and his entire team for allowing all of us this golden opportunity to receive, to come and to gain the blessings of Bhagwan Ganapati. So I don't want to keep you back much more. I'm sure with the message of our dear Vyasji, we can take the blessings of Bhagwan Sri Ganapati and become better individuals and human beings. Prem Svalo Ganapati Bhagwan ki jai. Thank you.
Please welcome Panditji Krishna.
Manaji, Pranam, my humble Sitaram. It has been a very divine, wonderful evening and an honor to listen to your divine discourse today. And it has touched the hearts of all of our lives, I can say for sure. And definitely a word of message for the youths of today and all of our shishyas here at Sai Gurukulu. On that note, I would like to congratulate Brahmachari Sanjeev and Brahmachari Rudra. Stand up, please. The two of them have taken their Yajñopavittam Samskara today and have been initiated to continue this great legacy of the Guru Shishya Parampara. And they are now second generation of our Guru Shishya Parampara. And it has been a very divine, wonderful honor to see and witness them perform Yajna, Havan Yajna, Puja, and to commence their spiritual path, spiritual education in life in such a very divine, ancient way. In our sit down very patiently, very diligently, and very humbly, and have obtained the blessings of Shri Mahaganapati. And as an example to all of the youths of today's society, the parents, if we want our children to grow up and to be like Sri Ram and Sri Krishna, when we go to yajnas and we hear all of the teachings and the preachings from Ramayana and from Sri Krishna's story, all of them had went through that same discipline, that same Gurukul teaching, and have performed yajna and havan for their Upanaya Sanskar in a very ancient Vedic way. And that has been able to make them become who they are, that we know in our history, in our itihas, as Sri Ram and Sri Krishna, they have gained that divine power and that path from performing puja and penance and following a very strict Vedic way of life. And also their parents as well have supported them fully and have set the example for them. So let us all once again please give round of applause to Brahmachari, Sanjeev and Rudra. Om Shanti, Shanti, Hari Om.
Words. Now please give another round of applause to Rudra and Sanjeev, who have taken such big and great steps in your life. We wish them divine blessings. At this time, I would like to call upon the vibrant voice of Kitaji Pablo to please come forward and render us the bhajan. Please give him a warm welcome.
प्रेम सो गजानन भगवान की हो गणपति बाबा के गाओ हो जय 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 गजानन गाओ जय गणपति बाबा गाओ हो जय 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 गाओ फूल चढ़ाओ माला पहराओ मिलकर आरती उतारो आज लडवन भोग लगाओ जय 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 गणपति गाओ जय 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 गणपति गाओ जय 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 गजानन गाओ धरती गाए अम्बर गाए गंगा गाए जमुना गाए सब मिले आके गाए भक्तों गाए संतों गाए मणि मुनि लाल भी गाए आज मिल कर जय जय गाओ जय 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 गाओ जय 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 गणपति मिल गाओ जय 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 गजानन गाओ जय 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 गणपति गाओ जय 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 गाओ जय 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 गणपति गाओ जय 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 गजानन 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 गाओ बोलो गजानन महाराज की
प्रलयं शिरसा देवं गौरीपुत्रं विनायकं भक्तावासनं स्मरे नित्यम् जय गणेश देवा माता जानकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश देवा माता जानकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा May He step out of His murti as He does and touch your heart, touch your head, touch your hands, and liberate you from all your troubles, friends. Feel light this evening. Feel the Lord is going home with you. He's in your heart. Take Him every footstep you go. Remember, my dear friends, He is seeing what others don't see. He's hearing when you think no one is hearing. He's smiling when you think no one is smiling with you. He's listening to your pains when you think no one is listening. He's walking with you as your permanent friend when you feel you don't have a friend. Bhagwan is your best friend, friends. Stay close to Him. Stay close to goodness. And the Lord is going to promote you and take you to places you never believe in your life. Let us put our hands together and bow our heads in prayer. Shuklam Varadaram Devam Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannam Vardhanaye Sarvigna Tupashantaye. Together, Om Shiva Hare Shiva Namasake Prabhu Trividita Parivarane Ajajaneshwar Yadava Shiva Hare Vijayam Purumevaram Pratidinam Isharam Jayavam Pujam Shanti Antariksham Shanti Prithvi Shanti Brahma Shanti Aksariya Shanti Vanaspati Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Shanti Deva Shanti Sana Shanti Sushanti Om Ganeshwaya Bodhaya Namah. In silence, we listen to the call of the Lord. Let us chant Om and then Tony Om to everyone. Om. Louder, friends. Om. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace on earth. May there be peace in the heavenly spheres. The third Shanti. May there be peace right within the cradle of our hearts. With one voice as a family together, let us declare Jai Jai Kar. All together. Bolo Ganapati Maharaj ki, Mama Mahadev ki, Bharata ki, Amar Sudhar So raise our hands, my dear friends, and receive the energy tonight. Om Har Har Mahadev. Bolo Sasnath Brahma ki, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Bolo Satguru Maharaj ki Jai. Thank you for coming, everyone. And there are those of you who mean a lot to me, my close friends and families and devotees, shishas.